What's up? How are you guys? So today is definitely going to be a very interesting story time. It's not only going to be an interesting story time, it's going to be my first story time. As the caption says, what does it say? High-speed chase with a pedophile. A registered pedophile. WTF. Oh God, what have these times come to? Let's just get into the story because I don't want to do too much blabbering on the intro. My best friend at the time, this was 9th grade. Yeah, like 9th grade, yeah. Let's call her Nika. Just came up with that. I don't know where it came from. But she was the type of person that would talk to people on the internet. She wouldn't have sex with them or anything. Not that I know of. I know that she wouldn't because she would tell me if she did. But we were that age. So basically that means like you won't be going anywhere without a friend. So if you didn't have a friend, then you're not going to go. Nobody was going by themselves in 9th grade with no strange men that you just met on the internet. If you did, you're bold. She met the dude. Don't remember his name. Let's just say his name was Tim. She met Tim. And of course she was like, oh yeah, you got a friend or whatever because I'm going to bring my friend. And she was telling me, she was telling me Tim wants to take me on a date and stuff like that. And I'm asking him if he has the brother. I said, whoa, because she always says that and they always end up being jigaboos. Them ugly fools. There was like one that was really cute that she actually introduced me to, but he stunk so bad. Like he just got a football and basketball practice all in one and didn't take a shower afterwards. He smelled like Big Macs. Stunk bad. I went with her just to protect my friend because I'm a down beep who's got the keys to the Jeep. I don't even think my mom knows about this story now that I think about it. Sorry, Mom. I rode with her and her mom and we got to her house. I wore some of her clothes. And she was just telling me, oh, I'm so excited because he's taking us to Red Lobster and stuff. You know, Red Lobster was like a big thing growing up. Oh, yeah, girl, we didn't eat nothing. Her mom was like, y'all want some pizza or something before you leave? Y'all want to eat before you leave? And she was like, no. So long story short, he came and picked us up. He looked nothing like the picture. He looked so much older. She was in the front in the passenger seat and I was in the back. I just kept nudging her chair and hitting her shoulder and so I was like, man, this man is old as fuck. Oh my God. What are you? Girl, tell him to drop us off now. She's like, calm down. Let's just eat the food and then we can go. I said, okay. I'm scared what his brother gonna look like. She said, I know, girl, I know. So, we was texting on her phone. I was passing it back to her. And she was passing it back to me. And then, this is what we was saying. I don't know what the brother's going to look like. I hope we don't look like him. And he said it was his younger brother. So I said, ooh, maybe, girl, I got the good one. You got the bad one, maybe. And then, so he was, before I got to pick up my brother real quick. So we stopped at this dusty. When I say it was horrible, there was stray cats. I don't know if it had rats. I don't know what it had, but it was like trash all in the yard. It was like a long driveway to get to the house, and there was like trees all on the side of it, like a gate, and then trash all on the side of it, and then the house with broken windows and ripped screens and tore up screen door, and we was like, we'll just stay in the car. Because I don't know what y'all trying to do. What's going on over here? And then they was like, no, just come in. I gotta handle some business real quick. We was like, okay. So we was just holding on to each other arm by arm the whole time walking in and stuff. He was like, y'all relax, calm down, relax. And mind you, there was a freaking cat running across us as while we was walking up the threshold while he was telling us to relax. We was just jumping, and it was dark too. So we got in the house. We didn't even sit down. We just stood up. It was like 3 or 4 other men there too. And they was looking at us because we was cute. We was looking cute with our little young selves. Oh my God, it was so bad, y'all. It was so bad. Anyway, we was looking cute with these 4 older men. There was a couple young, couple old, can't really tell. Anyway, so they was sitting down on the couch, and there was obviously some seats available for us, but we didn't want to sit down. We just stood up next to the TV in the front door, and they was like, "Y'all sit down, sit down." We was like, "No, we're good, we're ready to go. We'll just sit down, but we'll just stand up. We'll just stand up." So I said, "Okay, I'm gonna relax. I'm gonna sit down. Just don't let me go, okay? Because I don't feel like fighting my way out of here. I don't want to fight my way out of here."
Finish him.
Oh, not tonight. Not tonight, because I came to protect you, girl. I got you. I got you. I'm doing this for you. All for you. So we sat down, and then his brother, I didn't know that it was his brother at the time. Let's call him Jim. So Tim and Jim. So Jim walked in the door. I didn't know it was Jim at the time. And then Tim came around from the back. And it was like, "Oh, what's up? This is Tim. This is Jim." And everybody was dapping him, you know, like, and I was okay. Well, it's another person coming to the party, and they was playing music and drinking and stuff. I said, "Are we supposed to be going out to eat, or are we the only little prostitutes in the house party, or something like that?" And they was like just looking at us the whole time like some little thirsty animals. Fresh meat. I'm thirsty. And they was like whispering, looking at us and stuff. I was like, I was just mugging everybody. Yeah, so I took that half a shot, and I was loosened after that. So I was just relaxing. I sat back, you know, just relaxed. And then they finally told me that Jim was the one that I was supposed to go on a date with, and he was paying for me, and Tim was paying for her. So I guess he was taking a shower and getting dressed and stuff, both of them. And then we finally left. We got in the car. Jim, my date, Jim, he was driving his brother's car, and it was just regular. We was just talking, laughing, having a good time. Not even like 15 to 20 minutes in driving, there was like a roadblock. We was driving this way, and the roadblock was right here. So it was like I said, like 10 cars in like different lanes, in 3 different lanes, and it was like a bunch of police cars, like 5 or 10 police cars right in the middle of everybody in the intersection. And then, you guys, when I tell you, this was the scariest thing of my life. This was the scariest thing of my life. So Jim decided, he said, "Oh, F no." So he stopped. Like, literally, it's obvious that the police could see you stop. So he stopped and did like a quick U-turn right in front of the freaking cops. And we was like, whoa, what's going on? And he just started like driving real fast. And this was like one of them old school cars. So it was driving, and then like, I swear, like all of those police cars were chasing us. And it was like a long road, and then he turned into a dirt road, and then he turned to a neighborhood, and then we was like, stop the car. Everybody was like, stop. And he was like, "Man, F it." And he stopped the car and pulled into somebody's driveway, and then he threw the keys out the car and immediately got on the ground. Him and his brother, me and my friend was like, oh my God, what's going on? So the cops came with the guns out. Freeze, get on the ground. They was already on the ground. They put one of the dude, Jim, my date, they put him in handcuffs and put him in the freaking police car. And they put his brother in the car, but they let him go. So he drove the car home. And he also had a gun on him too. Jim, my date, he had a gun on him. They came talking to us. They didn't like arrest us or anything. They just came, told us to get out the car and stuff like. Oh, they didn't tell us like, get out the car. They was like, y'all get out the car. It's okay. Get out the car. You guys look underage and stuff like that. I just want to tell you that Jim, he just got out of jail that night, and he was a registered sex offender. I don't know what happened. I'm not going to justify anybody's actions. I'm not going to talk about anybody in any type of way. I don't know the man. I only know him for like an hour, maybe 2. But I don't know what happened, but he was a registered sex offender, and the police arrested him. He went back to jail. That's all I know. I don't play that type of stuff. I have kids now, and I know I don't want them to go through what I went through. All I know is they took him to jail. I did not call my mom, because my mom would have flipped TF out. She don't play that. I don't play that. Well, now I don't play that because I have kids now, so I know what she would have been going through if that would have happened, if that was my kids. So, therefore, I did not call my mom. The first thing we did, he was like, do you guys have anybody you can call or anything? Because we don't want you out here like this. We don't want you to ride back with his brother, because his brother, nothing happened. So we called Tammy's mom, and she was like, oh my God, I can't believe you. What is wrong? I thought you guys was going on. So she was mad for that little brief second, and then she was like, I'm not going to tell your mama, Sydney, but you have to know that this is not okay. Tammy knows that this is not okay. So I don't know why she would even put you in that type of situation. I was like, yep, you sure right. You definitely right. And it will not happen again. I wouldn't say that's the last, but that was the last blind date that I did with her, because that was not okay. That was the scariest moment of my life. Like, I have never been on a high-speed police chase. That was really intense. It was intense. That's the only word I could think of. Moral of the story is, kids, don't get in the car with strangers that you don't know nothing about, and don't talk to people online that you don't know nothing about. This was the end of the story time, and make sure you guys give me a big like and subscribe if you have not already subscribed. And thanks for tuning in. Bye bye.